What's up?
That going.
All right, before we start this, I'll tell you. So I talked to Crystal about vacation stuff. So we're fine with Keith and Emily. We think that'd be fun. I assume Carly would probably come with them too or whatever, but that's fine with the Bruners.
Probably.
The only concern, well, I don't know if it's a concern. The main thing is, the only bad thing about Hilton Head, bad's probably not the right word, but I can't think of another one, is since you guys like go there so often, like you know exactly what's there and what you guys like to do, and all that, is Crystal and I don't want to feel like we're just being pulled in to do. We don't want to feel like we're being pulled in to just going with your guys' system, if that kind of makes sense. Like where, because I'm sure you guys have those restaurants you like. You know that place really well because of what you guys do. You've gone there several times. Whereas Crystal and I haven't been there, and so we don't know what restaurants we like, what this, that, and the other. So we could still probably do that, but there may be times where we might split off from you guys. We don't want to feel like we're being rude if we don't.
That's the same thing. Keith and Emily. Now, usually we all end up going the same place, but we've all kind of addressed that ahead of time as well. Like, if there's ever a time where somebody wants to do something different, it's your vacation. Just do it. Do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna be offended. So we've all had that same conversation. You guys, now, I think the places we go, you guys would both like. But that being said, you may look at the menu and just be like, "Oh, I don't want to go here." Well, don't go somewhere else.
So we'll have to. We could discuss it more, but I don't know when you guys would want to plan it.
I'm not even sure Keith and Emily would want to go. I just want to get an idea of who would be going, because I would probably want to book a house like
excuse me,
no later than the first of the year, because you're gonna end up not having a good selection.
Well, here's the deal for me, is if I hit my goal for my sales during this enrollment period, which I'm on pace to do that, I get that $2,000 voucher, and the way it works is I have to book it, like it's basically through a travel agency where I have to book all my stuff. The $2,000 is a lot of money for that. I don't know how that works, what selection I have. I can go to Hilton Head, I know I can go anywhere I want, but I don't know if Airbnb is an option through that or not. So, if that's the case, because Chris and I plan on taking 2 vacations anyways, I can just save my voucher for the one we take later on in the year, but I don't know when my voucher has to be used by. So, I'm kind of in limbo until I know what's going on with that. If I don't hit my goal, it doesn't matter anyways.
When do you find that out?
I'll know if I'm hitting goal December, like probably by December 7th. And then I'll have somebody who's won it, how it works.
Booking it shortly after that.
Because don't mention this to Crystal, because I have to talk her, like make sure she's okay with it. But the other thing is $2,000 is a lot of money. I don't even know if I could spend, because I think the $2,000 has to be spent on travel and lodging. I don't think you can just spend it
Okay.
on anything. I don't think. If that's the case, $2,000 is going to be probably more than just Crystal and I need. So maybe we can get something. If Keith and all them are going, that won't be enough, obviously, but it might be enough for the four of us.
Yeah, like Hilton Head. It's a good and a bad thing. It's expensive, which sucks. But the bright side of that, and this is why we like going there so much, it's an upscale place. There's no like bad areas of the island where you have to like, there's crime or anything like that. There's freaking all the restaurants we go to are freaking the best place that you'll eat. And it'll be like night after night. It's like, wow, this was incredible. Because it's all upscale stuff.
So
it's not like you have to dress up or anything, but it's just like it's definitely geared towards people that have money.
So are you guys basically set on Hilton Head then? That's what you guys are doing for sure?
I think that's what Valerie and I for sure want to do. Just because
Okay.
a big part of our vacationing, because Valerie's parents are going to Key West in February. And they asked us to go because the flights are real cheap. And we were looking at it. The problem is a big part of vacation for Valerie and I is eating. We got to eat once a day,
You're right.
whether it be lunch or dinner. We've been a lot of different places now. Hilton Head by far, like we went out to eat 8 times. I did not have a single meal that was even okay. They were all freaking great. Well, for us, that's a big part of it. I don't want just like fast food Outback that I get here. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Okay.
And actually, we were looking up yesterday, we were just looking up beach locations with best dining options. Hilton Head's number 1 on like every list. So, because we were looking to see like where's some other beaches we could go to that have good eating options, and that's just what they say. It's a good one.
Okay, because we are for sure, and they may not go. I know, but Crystal and I talked. We have no problem at all with the Verners. The main thing is we want to make sure we're good with Hilton Head. So we'll have to discuss it, Crystal and I, a little more. And then also the planning is going to be odd for us because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not spending because I don't know. I think we wanted to go take our second vacation in September. And for some reason, it's in my head that I have to use my voucher by September 1st.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I have to use it for the one with you guys. So we'll have to figure out and see what's happening.
And like, if you guys decide, like, I think Valerie and I are doing that regardless, just because we know it. And the other big part is we can drive there. We want to be able to drive.
Yeah, we'll probably still fly.
She's real paranoid about the unknown with pregnancy, and she doesn't like flying in general, so she's real adamant about she wants to drive on the next vacation. So that really that's just where I'm at, just so you know.
Okay.
That's what I'm dealing with. So
if it's more than
I
6
don't wanna
hours, we will be
drive
flying.
to Florida, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. 12 hours to Hilton Head is plenty, and I'm not doing any more than that. So that's kind of why we decided on Hilton Head. I mean, we love it there anyways, but the reason we decided on Hilton Head is I'm not going to Myrtle Beach or something. Like, after being at Hilton Head, I'm not going to do that. So, not driving bus to Florida.
We'll need to make sure we can get a babysitter for a week, and then we will fly, and we will meet you there.
Yeah, there's actually
I ain't driving that far.
There's an airport on Hilton Head Island.
Okay.
So you can literally fly from Cleveland or Pittsburgh straight into Hilton Head.
Okay.
I believe.
I've been so freaking busy. Today's the first day. Well, I've actually had some free time.
Yeah, Valerie was like, "How's Nick playing?" I was like, "I don't know."
What does she think I do for work?
Well, she said, "Isn't he real busy this time?"
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "I thought."
Today is a slow day, and I've got on my calendar 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 appointments today. And each appointment takes between an hour and 2 hours.
That's rough. When's your next one?
4.
Oh, and just so you know, we always get a house with a pool. And we will probably, that time of the year, just to play it safe, just to make sure it's heated, because it'll only be like an extra $100 or something. So, if it happens to be, now the ocean should be good, but if it happens to be that it's too cold down there, we definitely would have to use it. Valerie won't get a house that doesn't.
Yeah, neither would I. Whoa! How do I record that? Oh, wait till you